If you look very closely, you can see a bowl of soup in its natural habitat. It's true, there is a bowl of soup sitting right here. I am surrounded by ingredients. But you can forget quinoa or blueberry. The new superfood, and the one that I want to focus on today, is this little beauty, the stinging nettle. Its leaves are packed with vitamins A and C, as well as containing iron, calcium, potassium. This is the key to a healthy lifestyle. To go along with it, I would like to include this little fellow, another hedgerow plant called goosegrass or cleavers, and together, I hope the two of them are going to make a very tasty soup. Now, stroking stinging nettles is one thing, but picking them is another entirely. Gloves are definitely the order of the day. Fortunately for me, cleavers usually grows alongside nettles in these kind of hedgerow edges. So I'm going to gather some of these now. Stems and leaves are fine, don't go too far down the stem. And just in there I have found some garlic mustard, so another hedgerow plant that is going to supplement my soup. So I've just finished raiding the hedgerow behind me, some panic picking in this time of lockdown, and now I have all the ingredients I need in front of me to make my soup. Now my favourite soup is leek and potato soup, so I thought I'm just going to start off by substituting the leeks with the greens, the nettles and the cleavers, to see how that's going to taste. So basically that does involve having shop bought items like cream, potato, onion, vegetable stock. They're going to do a lot of the work. But I think if you just minced up some leek and put it in hot water, it's going to taste pretty disgusting on its own. It needs, you know, the extras to make it delicious. So I'm going to start like that. Let's go inside and see how we get on. Chop the potato into small cubes. Cut the onion into medium slices. And get ready to throw it all in the pan. Knob of butter in the pan. Chuck the onions in. And the potatoes. And let them soften for 5 minutes or so. Meanwhile, take your cleavers, cut it roughly. Ready for the pan. With the potato and onion softening up, you can get to work on trimming the leaves from the stems of the stinging nettles. Keep the gloves on, they are still dangerous at this stage. Leaves are prepared and the onion and the potato have softened nicely, so I'm going to add my nettles to the pan. Pan is a little small. Take the goosegrass cleavers, also shove that in there. Add the stock. It's at this stage that I'm going to add my garlic mustard. I'm just going to cut it slightly to release some of the flavours. I don't know if that makes much difference, but it seems to make sense to me. And then I will stir those in as well. Just as it comes to the boil, season with a little bit of salt and pepper. Give it a stir and reduce to simmer until the vegetables or the leaves are tender, which is not going to be long. Take the soup off the heat, grab a whizzy thing and... Now the first thing to mention is it's a lot greener than I thought it was going to be. And the second thing to mention is I don't have a ladle. Now this is meant to be for my lunch tomorrow, but I just couldn't resist trying a little sample today. I was hoping that cream was going to sit beautifully on the top, but you can't have everything. So instead I'm just going to stir it in to turn it into a more child-friendly coloured soup and give it a go. I remember being told as a child that some people ate nettle soup. That just seemed completely crazy to me. But now that I've lovingly prepared my own nettles, mixed with onion, salt and pepper, treated them like any other vegetable, it doesn't seem such a weird idea after all. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't taste too weird either. So let's give it a go. Oh, that's very nice. It's really tasty. I mean, honestly, I can taste potato and cream, so it's off to a strong start. But the vegetables, the nettles and the goosegrass, they're really adding a flavour. It's different to leek and potato, and I think leek and potato is still my favourite. But this is a very tasty bowl of soup, for sure. And I look forward to a proper bowl of it with a crusty roll for my lunch tomorrow.